Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice little lads. Thank you, little lad, you're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. Okay, my delicious babies, so much love to everybody. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, no wind, no rain, very still. Okay, so the trees are not blowing. Okay, my delicious babies. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Okay, my delicious babies, we cannot complain. Okay, because yesterday it is raining, it's raining. Do you know what I mean? Because they like to have the rain come down on us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Never mind. Now then, so yes, I'll kick this off. So, and thank you, to anybody who even views my videos. Okay, my delicious babies. So I've got some dates. My delicious babies, can you see the dates? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be eating some of these today, some dates, okay? What I was trying to get hold of was some apricots, but it seems that, because apricots are very good for certain things. But what it is, you see, is that, I'm finding it difficult. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? And I forgot the other day when I went flipping shopping, didn't I? I should have flipping anyway, but I've got some dates anyway. You've even got like one of these picks, these picks, okay? So you can just dig in and eat, okay, my delicious babies. So yeah, so that's that. Now then, what I want to say, see the first one, okay? This is, now, for anybody who I advertise, okay, my delicious babies, yes, okay, I think they're all banging, okay? I mean, I do not know about the one-offs that I do, okay, because, I do not watch any of their other videos, because I only ever look at one. Do you see what I mean? And then give out the information. But anyway, but for everyone who I advertise, God bless them. God bless you all, my delicious babies. Do you know what I mean? Because they're all flipping banging. Do you understand what I mean? But, of course, not in that way, okay? So, no, before I go on to this one, let me just say, right? So I was listening to, I was out yesterday, and anyway, I'll tell you flipping what happened, right? Surprise, surprise, okay? Well, it should be of no surprise. But I was out yesterday, and I do not normally take my dog and burn, yes, but I just needed to, in case I needed to double check something. Do you understand what I mean? It was just, one of my delicious baby friends. Oh, how I love all my delicious baby friends, and how I love my delicious baby daughters, okay? And including my delicious baby little animals who are also my daughters, okay? Well, you see, she sent me, like an address, okay? Anyway, and I'd already had this address. Anyway, the point is, let me just say what I'm going to say, then I'll go back to that in a moment. So what happened was I was listening, and, Katie Hopkins come up, okay? I mean, I just think she's banging as well. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, because you see, she's done saying things the way it is, okay? She's like me. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Great minds think alike, do you say, okay? And, so she mentioned, God bless her, that, yes, that the, it seems that more are spending, ka-ching, do you see what I mean? Cash. Do you see, my delicious babies? And so if you please go on to Katie Hopkins, okay? It's only a very short video, okay, on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes? Yeah, so good on you, Katie. Keep up the excellent work, not a patronism or anything. I say it to everybody must just keep up the excellent work, because the more that we do this, yes, even though it seems like, nobody's really saying much. Well, the fact of the matter is, we've flipping done saying it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and now it's taking effect. Yes. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because like I said, like when I used to work in a hotel, you find that, because they come in and it is me and Mrs. Jones. Do, 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 do. We got a thing going on. Yes, one of those, my delicious little babies. It just seemed that everybody, well, the ones I'm thinking of anyway, when they come through the old, doors, okay, they're all called Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. And what did dear Mr. and Mrs. Jones to pay for their room? What did they use? Ka-ching! Cash. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. Just like when we do my healing, you see, I earn E. Ka-ching! Cash. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I have been getting where they say, oh, you know, can we pay by bank transfer? I say no. Do you see what I mean? Because when you've got that in your hand, do you see what I mean, my little babies? See, I stumbled then, yes? But anyway, it doesn't matter anyway because, yes, I've had plenty in my hand. Do you understand what I'm saying, yes? And especially over the years, do you see? So the fact of the matter is, yes, is that, well, you can physically see it, can't you? So therefore, if you want to go and buy something, or do you see what I mean? Like when I was at the, when was it? A while back, I was at the pet shop. Yes, and it's a pet shop where I go and get all my little birdie seeds, mealworms, you know, peanuts, you know, for my delicious little babies. I've got all that now this morning. I've just put it out and I've cut up an apple and a banana for them. And later on I'll have some bread and butter. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, I'll get all different types of little birdies coming in and the squirrels and everything. It's so lovely to see, you know, my delicious little babies, yes. But I was stood behind a woman, you know, God bless, and well, her card wouldn't work. So I just said, look, I said, I've got to go. I said, can I please just pay you the ka-ching cash? And, you know, I tell as many as possible. I told your man there owns a pet shop. I've been done telling everybody. I says, you must use cash as much as possible. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And especially for like as well, the smaller businesses, do you see what I mean? Yes, whether it be shops, you know, groceries, whether it be bed and breakfast, whether it be anything, any small businesses, ka-ching is the way to go. Do you see what I mean? Yes, cash. Do you see? So yes, we're winning. You see what it is? It's not as easy. No, it's not as easy as what others were thinking it was going to be. Do you see? So because of this now, what is it today? Not a liking. Do you see? We were, well, let's just say we were not a liking what they wanted to do to us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? So anyway, fantastic news. Do you know what I mean? It's a goal. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Anyway, I think it's flipping fantastic. Fan-dabby-dozy. Yes, I do, okay? So, music to my ears, okay? And somebody else who's mentioning, what's his flipping name now? I've mentioned him before, David Curtin. Yes, he's just put up a short video as well, just to mention about this as well. Yes, because he talks about, just like Katie, just like himself, just like anybody, just like myself, he talks about the social credit system, you know, in old China. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But now, and God bless, that's all I can say. God bless, God bless, God bless. Yes, the others, God bless, are getting it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, because once they realise they cannot, you know, even buy meat, or if they're meat eaters, or, you know, fish, or, do you know what I mean? And then they wanted to, which I was done saying, and I've talked about other videos, you know, and I've given information out. Do you see what I mean? Yes, just how serious this flipping damn well is. Do you see? Even where they wanted you to, this is the WHO, World Health Organization, who, like I said before, are not here for our health, certainly not, okay? Even to reduce us to, what is it, 3 items of clothing. I already know all this anyway, my delicious little babies. Well, how many... This is a question. How many, my delicious little babies, are going to put up with that shit? Do you know what I mean? Like when you look at the shops, you know, and do you see what I mean? And, you know, it's usually heaving, you know, certain shops, you know, it's like, you know, just to get in there, do you know what I mean? Everybody's looking at this and looking at that. Do you see what I mean? So how was that going to work then? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, it's certainly not going to work at all. you know, because everybody will soon get flipping paid off. Do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes? So yeah, brilliant flipping news. I'm highly delighted. Yes, I am. Do you see what I mean? We must keep up the good work now, the excellent work, all of us, you see. See, when you join together, okay, my delicious babies, when you join together, it's amazing what one can achieve. Like I've said before, and I say it again, it's a saying, okay? Believe and you can achieve. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And I believe in all these things now, do you see? So once now the word gets out, yes, that no, you cannot do this and no, you cannot do that, okay? At first, okay, because it's took me flipping long time, do you see what I mean, to explain to others, okay? For me, it's easy to explain, but for others, they just was not believing me. And that's not being nasty to anybody or anybody who I know, okay? They were just simply not believing me. Do you see what I mean? I said, okay then, okay. I say, you know, just roll on then. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. But now that the word is out, do you see? Proper, good and proper. Do you see? Well, of course, they're going to have pushback, ain't they? And not only that, but you know the businesses, yes, which I've been done saying anyway, and I've said it to others as well. You know, you see, the ones who say, oh, you know, we're not going to accept ka-ching cash, yes, well, they're losing customers. So in the end, if they're not careful, okay, because you are going to get some who just, you know, believe in all this crap with everything, yes, okay, and we have to say God bless, we have to, but other than those, you know, who just want to pay with, you know, the old plastic all the time, do you see what I mean? And you do get those, it's called, I mean, I know that occasionally we all have to use a card at some point, do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? But my point is, right, is that some, it's just like, they just don't like the, what do they call it, shrapnel. They just don't like the pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change in the skyrocket. Do you know what I mean? Or in the purse, you know, they just like everything plastic, plastic, plastic. Do you see what I mean? Well, those are the ones, well, they fall straight into the flipping lion's den. Do you see what I mean? But no business, if you look at this ding, ding, dong, dong common sense, no business can solely survive on that. You see, because the more and more and more who are using cash, it means that those businesses, that business will go out of effing business. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? So really, what they're doing is figures speech, my delicious babies, shooting themselves in the damn foot. Do you see what I mean? Yes, because nobody will shop there at all. Nobody will want to buy any food or anything from them. Do you see what I mean? So simply just not doing themselves any favours at all, my delicious little babies. So yeah, so now that the penny's dropping, and it's making me wonder, you know, my delicious little babies, it's also making me wonder, not only to do with food, yes, but it's making me wonder, you know, like where... like what I said about the hotels and things like this now, yes, it's making me wonder, my delicious little babies, yes, whether ones who, let's just say, take a trip to places, I shan't elaborate any more on that, okay, that the word is out, do you see what I mean, yes, because, you know, if you're using ka-ching cash, well, you can't trace it, can you? Do you see what I mean? So if you're having a exchanging something with somebody else, yes, and you're doing it ka-ching cash, then there's no trace on paper, is there? Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes. I mean, of course we know that, you know, with the cash, you know, it's all got a number and all these things, do you know what I mean? We all know this, you know, with, you know, to be honest, and not being nasty, but anybody would have to be mighty thick to not know that. And I do not mean that nastily, my delicious little babies, but what I'm talking about is that it's private. So it's making me wonder, there we are, whether there's more as well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? Maybe some who do not want, say, you know, it could be all sorts of reasons. Maybe don't want their husbands or wives knowing something. Do you see what I mean? Yes? And they just want to use ka-ching cash. Do you say? My delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, something else I want to mention. So, yeah, good on everybody. I'm flipping highly delighted now. See, they're ramping it. There we are. We're ramping it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Fandabidozy. So, anyway, so yesterday evening, let me tell you this now then. So what happened was, it was about a month ago. Well, it was a month ago. So I posted something, okay, out of the UK, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And I was very clear, okay? I quadruple checked, okay? Because that's what I do. I quadruple check. Do you see what I mean? Especially if I'm posting something or something like that, right? So I thought, well, everything's, you know, like that. Anyway, so they charged me, what is it now? £14.20. £14.20, my delicious babies. Anyway, so they said, oh, what's in the, you know, what's in your parcel? I said, well, why should I have to say what's in the parcel? I said, is it that Royal Mail just wants to know flipping everything about you? And of course, the ones who are in the queue behind me, God bless, they were going, yes, you're right. Do you see what I mean? So when they're filling it all out, yes? So I said, well, I'm not saying what's in the parcel. I said, that's private. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so they said, well, you know, is it a gift? I said, flip me. I thought, all I want to do is flipping purse to parcel. You know, just be done doing it. Do you see what I mean? I was getting really, I've got to be honest, I was getting flipping really wrapped off. Do you know what I mean? I was just getting irritated. What should be just a simple thing now, yes? It seemed very much to me, my delicious babies, was not very simple at all. Do you know what I mean? So in the end, I just said, I said, it's a gift, right? I said, well, how much is it worth? I said, 20 quid. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Amen? So a couple of days ago, yes? So I came in with my beautiful, delicious little baby Ruby Tuesday, okay, because my baby, delicious little Maisie Moo, she's out at the moment. And I came in, and what should I find on my floor? Only the flipping parcel that I'd flipping pursed a month ago. And it said, so then, anyway, so once somebody looked at this receipt closer, right, said, oh, you know what it is? You're not going to believe this when I tell you, my delicious little babies. I only went to flipping effing France. Flipping France! Do you know what I mean? It was very clear. The address was super duper clear. It couldn't be any clearer. It was in large writing as well. Do you know what I mean? But I always put on the back of parcels, you know, my address, my name. Do you see what I mean? Not my full name, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, just in case of any issues, which clearly there was. So I couldn't get to go out, you know, when I had that parcel. So I had to go yesterday evening anyway. So I went, I took all the receipts and everything with me. And I said, well, and now, they've slapped a big, sorry, see I'm stumbling, a big white, you know, sticker, right over the address. And I said, I know, I told you your man there, but it was another man who was serving me. I said, I know that I quadruple checked the address. Do you see what I mean? And that's another reason why I brought my dog and bone with me. Do you understand what I mean? Just in case, do you see? Anyway, so, he said, oh, okay. I said, well, I'm not paying again. No, I'm not paying again. I said, because the receipt's there. So anyway, and I know I got it right the bloody well first time. Do you know what I mean, my little babies, yes? And your man there. Now, I've never heard this before, my delicious little baby. Something is going on, right? He said, well, you sure you want to risk sending your parcel again? I said, so what do you mean, risk sending my parcel again? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Why would somebody ask that? Do you see? So something is clearly going on, isn't it? But anyway, so the fact is that well, now it's gone off again. Now at the same time, because this dear, she's only a young lass, you know, she looks like either she was a nurse or a carer or something. Yes, there were two women. There was a young woman there, okay, who was behind me. Sorry, so I'm stumbling again. And then there was an elderly woman who was using the old cash point. Yes. So in the shop, yes. And Birth seemed to have, well, you wouldn't know them anyway, my delicious little babies. It's just something that caught my attention. Birth had Halifax cards. You know, these, like, you know, plastic, yes? it was Birth Halifax. And Birth, God bless, were having issues with their cards. So in the end, your young lass there who was behind me, I said, I'm ever so sorry. I said, but I've got to get this, because normally I would have just let her go in front just to get some cash back. Do you see what I mean? But on this occasion, no, because it was important for me to purse this parcel. Do you see what I mean? So, because with me, I am nice like that. Do you see what I mean? Like if somebody, if I'm in a supermarket, in a shopping and somebody's got more, less shopping than myself, I just say, go on, just go in front of me. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Rather than, let them stand there while I'm flipping, putting everything on the conveyor belt. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So I'm very friendly like that, yes? Anyway, well, I'm friendly anyway. So anyway, what then happened was, so both of them were having a problem with their Halifax, so they couldn't get the cash. So in the end, a young lass behind me, she said, can I, after myself, she says, can I just please get some cash back from yourself? Do you see what I mean? Then I'll give her the cash. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, anyway. But how strange is that, my delicious little babies, do you say? And the Halifax as well. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, I mean, this is not the first time we've seen this. And it's certainly not going to be the last. Okay? My delicious little babies, yes? And even when I was out shopping the other day, and I just thought, well, it's a good job that it was me there and who was next in line. Do you see what I mean? Because for myself, see, I could only take so much out the bank on that day. I couldn't be bothered to go right into, because our branches have closed. So I couldn't be bothered to go all into the Sutton Town Centre. I thought, I'm not doing it. Do you know what I mean? Just to go through all of that, yes? So I drew out so much, yes? And then the rest, on this occasion, I did have to use, my card, yes? But what I did was, because there's no good me preaching to others about, you must use cash all the time, yes? When I'm not done doing it always myself, do you see? So what I did, I said, well, can I just pay half and half then? Do you see what I mean? Right? They said, well, yes, you can do that, yes? But I went to put my card in, and the woman who was in front of me, God bless her, very pleasant woman, she left a flipping card in the machine. In the machine. So I took it out and I said to, your little cashier, God bless you. Oh, she's ever so friendly. Well, they are anyway in this particular place where I go. Anyway, God bless them. Not like places like Sainsbury's and that where the flipping effing is flipping miserable as sin. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. You'd think they're going to the flipping, I don't mean this disrespectfully or anything, but you think they're flipping, they're going to the flipping graveyard to go and flipping do their job. Do you know what I mean? Rather than the shop, do you see? Anyway. So I said, well, that's a good job. I said, so that's a really good job. I said that we were here. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Because not being nasty, but you never know, do you? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? So anyway, the cashier, she gave it to, I should imagine, her manager or something, so that in case the dear woman was to go back, she'd get a card. Do you see what I mean? But it was all, yes? But this thing with the old plastic, yes, it's not everything what it's made up to be. Okay, I mean, I ordered something from Marx's some days ago. Actually, it came rather quickly, my parcel. Okay, because I couldn't be bothered to traipse all the way into the flipping town centre. Do you understand what I mean? Because they closed another one down in another shopping centre, yes? They closed another Marx's. And I wouldn't mind, but that was really well used there. Do you see what I mean, yes? So your nearest one now is in the town centre, Brummie Town Centre, and I thought I'm not walking all the way there, so I thought I'm going to have to use my flipping card, to get what I wanted to get, okay? Because, like I'm going away shortly, okay? So I won't be doing any videos for a number of days, do you see what I mean? I may do little videos while I'm there, and then when I come back, sort of upload some, do you see what I mean, Martin? Little baby, so I'm stumbling again there, yes? Maybe I won't film anything. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Maybe that's the best way. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so so this is a story with the cards, okay? So yes, from time to time, like if I pay me a dog and burn bill, I'll pay that over the dog and burn. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because like I said before, I'm going to repeat again, we used to get slips where you could just, you know, it tells you what the turtle is and you could take it to a post office or a certain shop and then you could just go and pay the ka-ching, the cash. But of course, because they were pushing everybody into this situation, do you see? But for most of the time, there we are, I use ka-ching cash. Do you see? But if I have to use, you know, where you have to, do you see what I'm saying? Yes, but they're not going to me, I do not feel that they're going to win this battle, okay? They're not. And now it's been proven, hasn't it, my delicious stick babies? Now then, something else I want to tell you, sir. Somebody who I know, okay, because I would never say who it is. Somebody who I know, God bless. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, not in that way, yes. Informed me, told me, when was it? Some days ago now, that, anyway, somebody who they know, okay, this is how I'm going to say it. Somebody who they know, well, they had in the garage, you know, because where they are, they get acres of land and everything. Not this particular who I'm talking about, yes, but somebody else. So they've got acres of land. Well, anyway, there was 4, what's it called? 4 cars in this garage, in the one garage. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, surprise, surprise, one of the cars blew up. For no reason at all. My delicious babies blew up. And of course, taking with it the other 3 cars. My delicious babies. So one car done all that damage. My delicious babies. I said, by any chance, I said, was it one of these Lego electric cars? By any chance? My delicious baby. Anyway, and who told me, God bless, said, well, I don't know, I think it was. Huh? Do you say, my delicious babies? Yes, and the other cars were not little Lego electric cars. Do you say, my delicious babies? Well, anyway, I've been talking about this long time, haven't I? This is why everybody's got to keep a handle on it. Do you see what I mean? Just going to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So, yeah. It's amazing what you hear, isn't it? My delicious babies. Now then, this leads me on saying, so let's begin, okay? We shall begin, okay? So this is Jeff Barr's cars, okay? My delicious babies. Jeff Barr's cars, okay? So it's Jeff, not a J, it's a J, okay? My delicious babies. Now then, so not in that way. He's now up to 77,000.6, okay? 77.6 thousand subscribers, okay? Keep up the excellent work, Jeff. Now, what he was showing was, okay, I mean, this video is about 20 minutes long, yes, but I'm into all these kind of videos as well. Do you see what I mean? Yes, you've got to keep up with things now, you see what I mean? And the video should read, so it's in YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes, so you only have to type in Jeff Barr's cars, yes, and then you'll find the video, and it's his latest one, I do believe. I was listening to it this morning and watching it. It should read EV, which is electric vehicle, versus petrol range test. Petrol range test, you know, as in Range Rover, you know, range test. Mac Master versus Jeff. So you've got the BMW and it's the 28R, 528R versus Porsche Taycan Range Anxiety Special. Okay, I'll just repeat that once again, my babies. EV versus petrol range test. Mac Master versus Jeff. BMW 528R versus Porsche Taycan Range Anxiety Special. Okay, my delicious babies. And what it was showing an older car, which is the BM, which even Jeff says himself that that particular engine at that particular time in that particular car, yes, he feels was the best engine that BM ever made. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And it's an older car, yes. So even when you start her up, do you know what I mean? Yes. She sounds really super duper sweet, yes. And then you've got the Porsche, okay, which is a modern posh, okay, my delicious little babies. Well, it turned out that the BM, okay, because there was driving somewhere, yes. So one was driving, going one way, and the other was driving another way. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, and it turned out that this little brum, your wheels there, your BM, yes. Well, it turned out to be better than the old Porsche. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, a flipping banging video. I thought it was really good, actually. Do you know what I mean? Yes. But it's just very interesting, you know, these old cars, okay? And I even know somebody else, oh, God bless him, okay? Not in that way. And that's just reminding me. So, yeah, please take a look at that video. It's a really good little video, yes? So, God bless him, dear Jeff and his dear little wife. She does caring, God bless her, you know what I mean? I mean, I do not know them personally, but, you know, it's what he talks about, you know? But a brilliant little video, yes. Keep up the excellent work, Jeff, yes, because he talks about different things as well, okay? But but of course, you know, he's well into his motors. Do you see what I mean? I was talking to somebody else the other day. I said, where's your car? You know, because he got, oh, God bless him, his dear little soul. He got a 2023 reg. Anyway, I forgot the flipping make of it now. You know, it looks like one of these, what do they call them? Like a space age car, if you know what I mean. I said, where's your car? He said, it's in the garage. I said, in the garage? I said, well, what's wrong with it? He said, there's something has come loose, something else has gone wrong, yes. I said, you know what? I said, I always talk about the older cars. I said, they're the best cars. He said, you know what? He says, you are right, Mia. You know what I mean? He says, you are right. Do you see? Anyway. So, yeah. So he's had problems, yeah. Because what he did was, he sold his older car, okay? And then bought the newer car, you know, thinking that's the newer car. But what I'm saying is, others are having their issues with these newer cars. Do you see what I mean? Yes? And something else that Jeff said, just going back to Jeff, just for a merger. You see, he was talking about, you know, and especially these, what they call these Teslas and that, yes. That mean, you know, no, it wasn't, and it was Matt Master, they were both discussing, yes. And, you know, like, and in these modern cars, you know, where they've got, that doesn't mean no, where they've got, you know, all of these kind of flipping gadgets and everything, do you know what I mean? Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, all you want to do is flipping drive. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be looking at this thing and that thing and the other thing, because it's common sense anyway. The fact of the matter is, it's just a distraction, isn't it? To distract you. Do you say, my delicious little babies? Yes. Because, I mean, you have these big screens as well. I've known this long time, years, and then you have these big screens, and then you can see yourself reversing and all these things, yes? Whereas before, you know, you'd just be done doing it, wouldn't you? Just look in the mirror. And you think, okay, ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense. I'm just going to flipping look in the mirror, look to me left wing mirror, look to me right, sorry, there we go again, wing mirror, yes? So you just look there, look there, look there. That's what you do anyway. And when you was doing your driving lessons, that's what they taught you to do. Do you know what I mean? But of course, these newer ones, I've known a long time. Because one of my beautiful dear little, oh God love her, the beautiful dear little friends years ago, you know, and she bought a brand spanking new car, yes? And it was showing all of the, you know, where you reverse and everything like that. So it's almost like, well, it's not almost, it is, it's like they're taking away, if you look at it a different way, they're taking away like, you know, not everybody, so I'm not going to say that, I do not mean anybody, but what they're doing is, it's like they're taking away others' common sense. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? You know, for them to think for themselves. It's like, you know, when you, just another example of what I'm saying, my delicious little babies. It's like, you know, when you're cutting something up, you're chopping something. Could be anything. Could be carrots, could be celery, could be anything. Tomatoes, could be anything. And of course, could be your spuds. I love all these things, yes? The point is that, you know, I know it takes a little bit longer, right, to cut. But once you washed it, cut it, you know, cooked it, you know, if you're going to cook it, you know, all these things now, yes? Well, you appreciate the meal that you have cooked. So correct me if I'm wrong here now, right? It does take a little bit longer. But the point is that you appreciate it. So when you're eating, when you're yamming your food, do you see what I mean? You really appreciate each mouthful. But what have they been doing over these years? You can see what they've been doing, my delicious little babies, and I never fell for it. Not at all. I never fell for any of this, right? I know some who have got gadgets this, gadgets that, gadgets for everything. Yes, not I, right? Please do not get me wrong, okay? Each to their own. Everybody can do what they want. So I didn't mean it in a nasty way, right? I'm just done saying that I've got good old-fashioned, not meaning this in the wrong sense, I've got good old-fashioned knives, to cut things up with food and things like this, yes? Where like, they have, what do they call them? One of a fine example now, them slicers. So like you pop it into, you know what I'm talking about, yes? And it could be anything. It could be, I don't know, could be anything. Could be a lemon, could be an orange, could be anything, tomatoes. And you pop it in and then it's cut it. To me, my delicious little babies, this is just me, and this is why I do not have any of these gadgets, yes? To me, it is like they're trying to, over the decades, make others lazy. That's the way I see it. Do you see what I mean? It's like you can have these juicers, like these where you put the oranges in, and then, you put them in, and then, out pops the orange juice. Well, I've got got it off a, famous website. I do not need to advertise them. They're large enough as it is. And one that's been around many, many, many moons. You know which one I'm on about. Anyway. I bought, what was it at the time? £5. £5. And what it is, it's a squeezer, to squeeze your oranges and lemons. Do you see what I mean? Yes, or limes. Now, here's what I've got to say here, my delicious little babies, while on this subject. You see, when you're doing a squeezing, yes, okay, what you're doing is, you see, so you're doing that, yes, with your hand, yes? So what I do, I use it as like an exercise, for your wrists. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? So what I do. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? You're probably thinking, how on earth I should have gone on to this subject. I'm just making a point that it's the good old-fashioned, there we are, the good old-fashioned way. Do you see? My delicious little babies. It's like, and I've given it to other delicious little babies actually, when you squeeze the full lemon and then you squeeze 2 oranges, okay, so if they're really super duper fresh oranges, yes, and you squeeze it, or you can even do it with grapefruit, but the orange and lemon and put it together, then if you want to pop a bit of ice in it or something like that, that's a delicious drink and very good for you. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So yeah, just a £5 squeezer. That does me. I don't need to go out and spend 40, 50, 60 odd quid on something that's just going to clutter up my kitchen. Do you see what I mean? Because that's what it is, okay? Because I do not have a massive kitchen. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And with me, I just don't like to see flipping clutter. Do you know what I mean? I flipping hate clutter. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And I've been like it since I was young. I mean, my flipping bedroom and everything, I used to clean home from top to bottom. Okay, and I learnt to do cleaning from when I was 10 and a half. Do you see? And let me tell you, you wouldn't even find a flipping, not even a little tiny bit on my carpet. You wouldn't. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, it was dusted, it was cleaned every single day. Do you see what I mean? So to me, no, I don't like all these flipping gadgets. Do you know what I mean? Call me old-fashioned. Maybe that's what I am, old-fashioned. But I'd rather be old-fashioned than with all this silliness. That's how I see it. If ones were to just, not everybody, I'm not saying that, okay, but if others are just to go back, just to doing things, do you see what I mean? That way it takes a bit longer, yes, takes a bit longer, but the fact is, you appreciate it at the end of it, do you know what I mean? It's like it even has a different taste to it, if you know what I mean. It's really hard for me to explain, but I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I flipping went off on something else then. I'm just making a point of things, really. But I do not knock anybody if that's what they want to do. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, and bad is. I'm not knocking anybody. No, I'm not, okay? I'm just saying, me personally, I like to, you take your time. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Okay, that's just the way I see it. you know, and, you know, that's that, you know, because when you rush things, I just do not feel that you always get the best benefit. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, next one. Now, this is Maya 2C, okay? So, you know, Mahyar 2C, okay? In YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes. TOUSR. He's now up to 312,000 subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies. So just going to tick you off, Maya. Now, this is just a short video, okay? Now, God bless him. He's doing this. Who is it? We Got a Problem as well. You can find himself as well. On he does short little videos. It's not very often he does long ones, okay? On YouTube as well, okay? And you can also find We Got a Problem on BitChute, okay? You'll also find Little Hugo Talks, okay? My delicious babies. Like I said, not like that with anybody, okay? Well, you can find him on BitChute, Hugo Talks, and on YouTube, my delicious babies. And plus he's got his own website, hugotalks.com, I do believe. Yes, I've advertised him before anyway. And, well, anyway, you know, they would just keep going on about it. And rightfully so, rightfully so. Now, this video that you're looking for under Mahyar 2C, my delicious babies, on old YouTube, should read, never forget how media lied, yes, lied, about health mandates in 2020 to 2022, my delicious little babies. I'll repeat that once again, shall I? Never forget how media lied about health mandates in 2020 to 2022. My delicious little babies, yes. Do you see? So, yeah, just got to keep it, you know, not meaning this in, you know, sarcastic manner. I don't mean it that way, okay? Well, at the end of the day, you know, you've got to keep it alive. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, you letting nobody forget what has taken place. Do you see? Because like I said the other day on one of my other videos, anyway, I've been done saying it over the months. I do not forgive. I do not forget. I do not forget the way that others were treated. I do not forget nothing. Do you see, my delicious little babies? No, I do not. Okay? And really, there are more and more and more, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, they too are not forgetting. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? No. So yes, very interesting. It's only a short video, my delicious little babies. I do believe, I think it's his latest one, Mayor's, okay? Please take a look. And you'll see for yourself what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. Do you see? Okay? And just to let you know as well, I forgot to tell you, in Canada, yeah, there's loads happening there, isn't there? You know what I mean? With the old muzzles. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. And of course, you know, you got the putrid governments and everything, you know what I mean? No skin on the boat races. Do you see? Boat races. Okay, so that's that. Now then, my delicious little babies, right, so I told you about that. I've told you about cash is now being used more, yes. The car blew up in a garage, damaging 3 of the cars, yeah, because none of the cars were any good, so I told you that. And now we're on to the last one, my delicious little babies. So my video's gone on a bit today, but anyway, not to worry, okay? We don't worry about these things every now and again, that's what happens, okay? That's how it rocks and rolls with me. You should know what I'm like by now, my delicious little cherubs that you are, okay, my little chucky eggs. Now then, this is the last one. So, this is, and I'm going to mention this dear gentleman again as well, okay? Right, because they're all gentlemen, right? Dear gentleman, right? Neil McCoy Ward. So I'm going to mention him again. My delicious little babies. On YouTube, Neil McCoy Ward. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, he's up to 415,000 subscribers. Keep up the excellent work, Neil, okay? Okay, and like I said, with all of them, not in that way, yes? So, anyway, to do with this now. So, oh yes. And so it begins, in brackets, this is their next move, my delicious little babies. So on old YouTube, all you have to type in, please and thank you, my delicious little babies, Neil McCoy Ward, okay? And the video should read, it's his latest one, and so it begins, in brackets, this is their next move. And I'm really pleased actually because little Neil there, he was on 413,000 subscribers for a long time, okay, because I listen to his videos, yes, because I happen to find him very interesting, my delicious little babies, yes. So, you know, to do with the information that he gives out, okay? Because really, to be fair, you know, and not only that, he does a lot of researching. He does, just to me, really, with anyone who I advertise, yes, they all do. Okay, my delicious babies, yes, you know, and they probably have to go through looking at different videos and different things, you know, for hours and hours and hours. Do you see what I mean as well, yes? As well as research and reading things, yes? Anyway, God bless them all. So, but he was at 413 for a long time. So it's only been recently that it's, you know, crept up to 415. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But well done. Dear Neil, keep up the excellent work. Do you say? But yeah, he's done showing you. And he also shows you where there's a particular woman, shall we say. So you know what? That's everything ticked off, no more. So I'm going to close my book. He also shows you where there's a particular woman. Anyway, you need to watch the video, my delicious little babies, where, you know, you could just, you can actually see the frustration. You can hear it, the frustration, okay? But I shall not say no more, okay? Because as we very well know, you know, they will flag me up. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? But please watch the dates. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, so that's the end of my video. So thank you once again for listening. Yes, it has gone over, but that's just the way it goes, okay? Sometimes my delicious babies, sometimes it can be long and sometimes it can be short, okay? It just depends on my mood, really. Because you know what I'm like, you know, I can blur very flipping hot and cold. Do you know what I mean? So if I cannot be bothered to do a long video, then it's one of these shorties, okay? And then if I think, oh, I've got plenty to say, you know what I mean? Just get it off my chest and off my noddle, do you know what I mean? Then I'll just tell you, okay? My delicious little babies anyway. So yes, and please continue to keep using Kaching Cash, okay, to anybody, okay? It's very, very vitally important, okay? Because otherwise, you know, if it was to go down a very dark road, let me tell you, right, we wouldn't be able to flipping reverse it, okay? This is very, very super duper serious indeed, okay? My delicious babies, yes, because there would be no reverse, okay? So, and I certainly, for one, do not want anybody spying on me, flipping, telling me what I can spend flipping Kaching on. Do you know what I mean? You know, anybody in the right mind wouldn't want that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, now it's been shown, isn't it? Yes, good. And good luck to those, okay, because you're hearing it a lot about in London, yes? Well, good luck to those businesses who will not accept cash. Good luck to you all. Good luck. I wish you all a luck in the world. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, let's just see how they flipping end up. Do you see what I mean? Flat on their flipping backside. If they carry on the way they're going. Oh, yes, there we are. Okay. So that's the end of my video. So wherever you are in the world, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are, okay? Because you want to get one life. Please have a super duper time and please enjoy it. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Oh, yeah, the sun is shining. So everybody, it's a beautiful day. Yes, it is, okay? So I can walk out like this, you see, and I won't get cold. Do you see what I mean? Whereas yesterday was a completely different flipping matter, flipping jumper weather. Surprise, surprise, okay? But it is the old UK, you know what I mean? It's not very often that it's flipping warm. Do you know what I mean? It's usually flipping peeing down with rain, or it's flipping super duper flipping cold. You know what I mean? Who puts the flipping heating on in flipping summer? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, here comes summer, do 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 do. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I just sometimes this is what I'm like. I am like this, aren't I? My delicious babies. Anyway. So, you know, and the other thing that I wanted to say, you know, please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? Yeah, because we got to, you know, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And if you're like me, a moan a day keeps the doctor away. I do believe in all these things, you know, it's better out than in. Do you know what I mean? So if you're not happy about something, you talk about it. You say what you're not happy about. Do you say, my little babies? Just like the opposite way, you know, if you are happy about something, well then you say what you're happy about. Do you say, okay? But they're not going to take our minds. No, they're flipping well not. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, and I flipping damn well refuse. They're not having my mind. I'll tell you that now. Do you know what I mean? They ain't sticking no flipping stamp here and flipping chips there and bloody chips here, there and flipping effing everywhere. Not a chance. Do you know what I mean? But you are getting some, I've been seeing over the years, you are getting some who are clearly doing these things now. And of course you're also seeing where things that are meant to unlock, you know, your old chip, well, simply will not unlock. Okay, my delicious little babies, just like plastic, you say. When the plastic goes wrong, there we are. Done saying it. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Same thing? Yes? Anyway, so it's all about not falling into the trap. That's what it's about. Okay, my delicious babies now then. And sending you all so very much love, peace, love and harmony, bright blessings, okay? And may each and every one of you be fully protected and your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families. Okay, my delicious little babies. And please give a listening ear because it's always very welcomed, okay? And please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish. And that you love them so. Okay, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, God bless, take care, much love, thank you for listening, goodbye.